Welcome everybody. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Sagittarius, or you have Sagittarius placements in your chart. Welcome everybody who's new here. Welcome everybody who's back. Thank you for being here. As you see, Sagittarius, I was pulling some Oracle cards for you, and later on you will also see I was pulling some tarot cards for you to see what's going on with you, with your current energies. So I hope everybody as well is doing well. Let's see, Sagittarius, what is going on with you. There's something where spirit wants you to stay positive, so in your situation, and also to be flexible and stay calm. So there might be something where you have to be very strong right now, or you need a lot of strength right now to go through something. Maybe it's something where you're working on something and you feel like you have to be very strong and flexible to go through it. Maybe there are some red flags you're also concerned about, or your awareness is telling you about something what has to do with red flags. I also feel that you could be right now working on your creativity, or it could be also that you are dealing with others. I was pulling three major arcana cards with your tarot cards, so it's something where you might be working with groups or with others, or when it comes to you and others. You could be also dealing with a Scorpio, you could be dealing with a Gemini or another air sign. I also have Virgo here. If not, it could be also that you have those signs in your chart. But let's get started with your Romance Angel Oracle cards. It says pay attention to the red flags, and I was also pulling forgiving and learning in the reverse. So the red flags card says that there are signs that are cautioning you, and the forgiving and learning card is saying as you release and heal the past, you're experiencing more love in your present moment. So maybe there's something what was not working out before in your situation, or maybe with your relationships. And as soon as you release something and you are working on your healing, especially when it comes to how you think about situations or yourself, I feel that strongly that spirit wants you to stay positive, and also that you don't react immediately. That's what I feel as well. You also have with the Angel Oracle cards the Success card and the Unlikely card. The Unlikely card is in the reverse, Scorpio. So as I said, maybe you're dealing with a Scorpio, it doesn't have to be Sagittarius. The Unlikely card feels like maybe there's something where you think it is not possible, or it's impossible to deal with something, or when it comes to somebody else, that something is unlikely. It could be also that you're feeling like your intuition, because I also see the Isa card, the Runen card here, what talks about your intuition, is telling you that something is unlikely. So you take it how it resonates to you, Sagittarius, and please also keep in mind this is a general reading, so it may not resonate with all of you. Just take the parts what does and leave the rest for somebody else, please. Let's take a look at your soul's journey oracle cards, Sagittarius. I was pulling the loneliness card, growth, and pride. They're all in the reverse, so I feel like that's something where you trying to figure something out. When it comes to you, you know that you are never alone, but somehow in a situation or with your situation, you might feel alone. The growth card is also saying, I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. So maybe there's something where you're working, as I said, about how you think about situations or relationships, okay? Maybe there's something where you or somebody is also dealing with pride issues, okay? It doesn't have to be you, but I feel it could be you, that you sure love yourself and that you also see yourself in everyone, but not everyone is you, right? You're yourself. So maybe you are working a little bit on yourself, and you also, I feel like you, spirit wants you to look closer to yourself instead of others. Maybe with the forgiving and learning also, and your pride, maybe it was affecting your pride a little bit. What, especially when it comes to situations from the past. I'm going to read the Pathway Oracle cards and the Affirmation cards later, what they are saying. The Earth Magic Oracle card, Sagittarius, I was pulling the Mountain card, the Strength card. So I feel like there's something where Spirit says you have to be strong right now. Maybe when it comes to you feeling lonely, and maybe also when it comes to you working on your growth. Maybe you think that it is not possible for you to grow in a way, that it's unlikely, but that isn't true. You just have to be a little bit more flexible and to work on your own thoughts, what your mind is telling you. So don't tell yourself you that it ain't possible to grow for you, or that you ain't succeeding, because I also have the success card here, as I said, with the angel orchid cards. The mountain card is saying that being quiet could be a strength right now. Also about inspirations to reach higher heights. Maybe you want to try to find something what is inspiring you to grow. It could be also talking about challenges you're going through, Sagittarius. Maybe something could be also feeling threatening in some ways. And Spirit also wants you with the mountain card not to deny your strength. So you are strong enough to go through that situation, whatever it is, Sagittarius. So the mountain card is saying you should hold your head high, be vigilant, and not to have fear in something. So having the strength of being capable of becoming, so standing steady like a rock. And with your wisdom orchid card, I was pulling the flexible card. So I feel like maybe the year 2019 was significant for some of you, not for everybody. But I feel like something was teaching you in the past how to be strong, how to stay strong, especially. And the flexible card is something when it comes to you and yourself and teaching yourself, or you're experiencing your life lessons are teaching you how to be flexible, how to keep an open mind, and also that you should be willing to learn new things and also to stay grounded like the mountain, right? The importance of common sense and having an open mind, also to stay curious and aware. And it could be also talking about that others, when it comes to you and others, that they will be more flexible with you too. When it comes to staying strong and flexible, Spirit also wants you to listen to your intuition. As I said, I see that with the Runen card, it talks about your intuition, about your thoughts, and the unexpected flashes of awareness. That could be also regards to the red flags you might be dealing with, or you saw or see in a situation where you breaking illusions, maybe of something that had caused you turmoil. It could be something when it comes to the purity of truth. Something could be feeling cold and cutting, and also pure and transparent. So maybe there was a life experience situation you went through that resonates with it. A situation where you need courage and strength for someone or something to be able to sustain the truth. So use your intelligence, Sagittarius. Use your thoughts to make progress. Don't make your thoughts like a wall where it closes you in. Okay. Use your thoughts. That's why it says stay positive, have a positive mind in order to sustain the truth and to make progress. So, in other words, seeking the truth of instead of fearing it, what could make you upset, or it can switch up your energy a little bit in a different, difficult way. It is talking about an energy that helps you when it comes to harsh criticism, for example, or when it comes to critical thinking and your self esteem. As I said, for some of you, I feel like you may be struggling with positive thinking about your situation, about yourself, about your beauty, about your success, about your growth. But Spirit is saying just switch up a little bit your thinking, how you think, and add a little bit more positivity to it, okay? Thanks to everybody also who's liking this video, is sharing it with those who it might help and is resonating with, and also thanks to everybody who's subscribing to my channel. I appreciate all of you and thank you for being here. With that being said, let's take a look at your affirmation cards and the Pathway Orchid cards, what they are saying before we jump over to the tarot cards. Sagittarius, let's start with your affirmation cards. The first card I was pulling is the communication card. I've pulled the communication card in reverse and it says, wonder how that other person's feeling? Ask them. Wish they knew how you were feeling? Tell them. You've just been drafted into the communication army, where there's a strict do ask, do tell policy. Speak with kindness and gentleness, and reach an understanding. If you don't, assumption would just make asses of everyone, including the person who came up with that. So, in other words, if it comes to the truth and how harsh the truth might be, if you aren't sure about it, you are creating assumptions. So be just aware that you really know what's going on. And if you do, stay positive when it comes to you and your strength, your thoughts. The positive thinking card is saying, in the garden of my mind, I water the good thoughts and weed out the bad ones. I throw in forgiveness and empathy seeds by the handful if I want, and I take the lawnmower to that jealousy and resentment patch. I'm a pretty badass mind gardener. It kind of fits to your romance angel archetype card, the forgiving and learning card as well. So there's something, Sagittarius, where spirit wants you to work on your thoughts, how you think about situations, and how your thoughts affecting your flexibility, your intuition, your strength, and as well your beauty. Let's see what the beauty card is saying. I'm beautiful even when I don't think it. So here we go again. How you think is very important, Sagittarius, especially about yourself. If you want to grow, you have to add a little bit more positivity to your thoughts, to yourself. I'm beautiful even when I don't see it. I'm beautiful no matter how many people don't say it. I'm beautiful and don't even care if I know it. I'm beautiful, which is why I don't have to try so hard all the time to show it. The Pathway Orca cards, stay calm, is saying, be cool, be calm. You gotta figure out your inner strength and wisdom only when your mind is placed. Lights are coming and shine through you. So again, I feel spirit is repeating the message here, and that's to stay strong and to use your wisdom in the positive way. So let the light in, let the light shine, Sagittarius. It also says with the don't take this for granted. Maybe there shall be a leaf someday if you are not paying any attention and noticing how things are serving you or how heartful this person is to you at the moment. So maybe you're dealing with somebody who's showing you those red flags that are triggering you. Just be aware of how things are serving you, as the Oracle card was just saying. Let's take a look at your tarot cards, what they're showing us. And thanks again to everybody who's liking this reading, is sharing it, and is subscribing to my channel. I appreciate all of you. So as you see, Sagittarius, I was pulling in total 3 major corner cards: the Judgment card, the Hermit card, and the Magician. And you're starting with the Five of Wands in the upright as your first card. So let's take a look what it says, what it means. The Five of Wands could be indicating protests where people dealing with drama or conflict. It could be showing that you are dealing with drama and conflict, energies that are scattered. It could be showing that somebody deals with a group that if they would work together, it would create something powerful and wonderful. It would create wonderful results. In other words, there is somehow a need for unity or in something. There are people that are not afraid to take bold actions. Could be also showing you are not afraid to take bold actions. It could show others that are acting in a way that you weren't wishing for or hoping for. It could be showing a challenge when it comes to you and others, and everybody wants a different outcome. I see with the Hermit under it also that spirit wants you to surrender to the moment in order to free yourself. So actually the Hermit could be also representing you when I think about the loneliness card with your oracle cards that we were seeing. If not, it could be a Virgo also in that situation you're dealing with that is challenging for you in a way when it comes also to judgment. The Judgment card as your next card, your first major arcana card, could be also the year 2020, very significant. It doesn't has to be. The Judgment card could be also showing you, yourself, and how you judge yourself, your situation. It talks about that somebody or something is ignoring the signs or is resisting a path. That's what the Judgment card is showing here in the reverse. Where somebody's putting on emotional blinders so that the person can't see what's going on or around them. Maybe somebody doesn't want to see or doesn't want to deal with conflict and drama as the Five of Wands is showing. But that person is pleased to relax, to release, and also to allow to let in. So that reminds me also about the flexible card we were seeing with the Wisdom Oracle cards. With the Seven of Wands after the Judgment card in reverse is showing somebody who wants it their way. So it could be you or somebody you know or you deal with. It's something where somebody wants to get away with their plan, whatever their plan is. I feel like their plan could be breaking barriers, as I see the Nine of Wands under it. Somebody who wants to move on quietly, so doesn't want to make any noise, doesn't want to cause alarm. And with the Ten of Cups as your next card, in the reverse, it talks about or shows somebody who is not getting what they want. So somebody wants to have it their way. And either it's the same person that they're not getting what they want, or a person who, with having emotional blindness on, for example, is not seeing that they're getting their wish fulfilled, they're getting what they want, but it doesn't feel like as they were imagined, for example. It could be also that something is very close to completion or something, like a goal you haven't reached yet, but you're almost there as well. And I feel that strongly with the magician. So there's somebody who works on their plan to have it their way. It could be also somebody you know who could be also a Gemini. We've seen the magician and the king of swords next to the magician. So it doesn't has to be, it could be also that you'd have Gemini in your chart. With the Eight of Wands as your next card, Sagittarius in the upright, it talks about intentions, set intentions. So how people were acting, like with what we were just talking about with the Five of Wands as your first card. So there's a lot of action what takes or took place that have that cause and effect situation here or energy. So there are things that happen that cannot be undone. It's something where we talk about waiting and reflecting. There are strong and effective energies, and spirit wants you or somebody to allow the universe to work its magic, like the magician, right? There's something where spirit wants you not to control something what is out of your hand, what has been already sent. It wants you more to be patient when it comes to waiting for the results. With the Seven of Pentacles, I see that as well. Somebody is waiting, right? Is looking back, is reflecting. So it could be actually you waiting and reflecting right now, pulling back like the hermit. The Seven of Pentacles as your next card in the upright talks about reflecting on things in life, about what is unfolding, and also about what is continuing to grow, if you remember the growth card. So you, doesn't matter what, you're still continuing to grow. Maybe there are things that could come earlier in as you were expecting or somebody. And this card is also a card that wants you to think how you can reinvest something if it comes to a good fortune, for example, how you can pay off for your future. When it comes to a payoff for your future and about unexpected results, so I feel like spirit wants you to take a step back a little bit when I see the Four of Swords under it, to work on your mind, to stay positive if you are in a situation that you're waiting for results. Also, when it comes to finances, to the material world, so something where spirit wants you to wait and to be patient, but at the same time, don't assume, don't let negativity in, release those toxic energies if you are aware that they are nagging at you. So stay positive while you are waiting if that's your situation, Sagittarius. Let's see what the Hermit card is saying, your next major arcana card in the reverse. It could be somebody who deals with trust issues, who is not trusting themselves or someone. Could be also somebody who's rushing through life. So again, pull back a little bit if that's you. There is something where someone could be rushing through life without the deeper introspection, or when somebody thinks they know it better, but it's actually recommended to listen a little bit more and to be quiet in order to understand specific situations or yourself, or somebody is pleased to pull back a little bit, to shut their mouth in order to be able to hear. When I see the Hermit and the next card, your Five of Swords in the upright, the Five of Swords is talking about action and words that, with also seeing the Judgment card, could be talking about false accusations. So maybe somebody, we're observing something, created assumptions that ain't true or far from the truth. And Spirit wants you to be careful when it comes to false accusations, especially when I see the Five of Wands as the first card here in the upright. It could be showing that somebody deals with an inflated ego. We were also seeing the Pride card with your Oracle cards at the expense of others, or is taking advantage of others. It could be actually, Sagittarius, a warning card for somebody, a reminder card of the power of your words and your actions. It could be showing a situation that already ended. Could be also the case where you have a clear winner, loser, and a mediator involved. It could be a situation where Spirit wants you to understand what was the lesson in it for you. The Nine of Wands, as well as your next card in the upright, is talking or showing somebody who's breaking barriers, is exploring new ground. So maybe that person who wants to get away is trying to explore new ground, is moving into the unknown. Could be you, it could be somebody you're dealing with. Somebody you see, that person wears a bandage. So it's somebody who has experienced in their history already challenges, but regardless of it, somebody who's still going, moving ahead, is continuing to move on into the space he or she has never explored before. The Magician is also, as your next card, your last major arcana card, a reminder card that all you need is always in front of you. You maybe see that something has blossomed, as we were already picking up with the Seven of Pentacles. Maybe you already have answers, maybe you already have the results, but you weren't aware that those are the results. So I'm kind of picking that up as well for you, Sagittarius. There's something where, when it comes to your success and your growth, that you already have everything you need in order to succeed, in order to grow. Somebody is a master of lightening up things, the world, or is a master in directing their intentions and actions. So somebody who's overcoming things, is casting magic, is channeling energies with others. It's an expression that the Magician shows. He has the power, and he is also the creator. With the King of Swords as your next card in the upright, could be an air sign you're dealing with, or it could be what I feel in your situation when it comes to being the magician in your life, having the power in your hands, your power in your hands, that it is very important how you think, how you clear your thoughts, how negative or positive your thoughts are in order to work on your progress. So with the King of Swords, it is somebody who is very intellectual, is being rational, analytical. They are pure thoughts based on the reactions. And the King of Swords is also showing a tactical approach to all matters. So it's an energy that also can help you to meet certain deadlines or to finish projects. Could be also somebody, could be someone's big boss. It could be somebody who has authority in a situation, somebody who has their quality in his words and actions again. So it's very important that you know how powerful your words and actions are, Sagittarius. That's what I strongly feel here. It could be also talking about somebody who has a higher consciousness. And when you feel there are false accusations, red flags, where you're trying to listen to your intuition and what your awareness is telling you, as your last card in the reverse shows an unstable mind. So whoever, could be that person who has an unstable mind or is not trusting their ability to calculate what is happening here, is pleased to take a step back, to pull back in order to sort out their thoughts, balancing out their energies. There is, again, a need for someone to find time and space to calm down. And we were seeing the stay calm card with your Oracle cards. So somebody is pleased to stay calm, to gather their thoughts. Also, when it comes to reinvesting in something or in someone, if it's your finances, your time, how you want to spend and share your time. Also, when it comes to others, and also when it comes to your energy. So use time, energy, and space for yourself to get stable, to get grounded, in order to reach or have a stable energy, and so also to be consistent when it comes to you and your situation. I hope this helped you, Sagittarius. That's all what I have for you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for liking this reading. Thank you for sharing it with those who it might help. And thanks to everybody who's also subscribing to my channel. I appreciate all of you. I see you in the next one, Sagittarius. I wish you all the best, and bye bye.